Okay, so this is the basics about the pitching. So this is the introduction. So your sales pitch can make or break the deal. So it's a good idea to have it nailed before you will meeting a person face to face. Okay, so it's your opening line. Before you will give your business card to anyone, it will be always your opening line or opening paragraph which will be saying in front of your customer, and then your customer will be judging you accordingly. So for the pitch, these are the tips, like make it short, make it clear, explain who your customers are, explain the problem they are facing, explain how your product addresses their needs, describe what success will look like as a result of using your product. So first point, it's like if you are just speaking and speaking all the time and you're not giving them the chance to speak, then they will get bored. So you should have to make it short, okay, make it clear, and then explain whom you are selling the product exactly, and whom are the people who will be what are your target audience basically. So you'll be explaining that, and then explain the problems that your customers are facing and you are solving them. Okay, so you have to explain that also, explain how your products address their needs. So how your products will be helping the people. This is the very important point which you can highlight, because most of the times if you are just saying that okay, we are this, we are doing that, we are doing that, but you are not clear about how you are helping other people. Because most of the times if customers want to buy something, they should know that what problem, eventually what problem you will be facing, you will be solving. So then only they will be buying the product from you, otherwise they will not. So yeah, and then describe what success will look like as a result of using your product. So with that point, it means that you should show them the reviews of the customers, that how they are feeling after using those products. And also if you have any video, you can show them, okay, these are the people who are getting benefited from our products, and if you will use those products, then you will be also happy, and your problems will also get solved. So this is you are showing them that what will the success looks like after using your product. So yeah, this is all about the introduction. I think in the introduction only I have given you so much of data, which will be helpful for you to convince the sales and marketing interns to make a very good pitch. But then there are some options which they can use. For example, first is elevator pitch. So in the elevator pitch, um, you'll be explaining who am I, like who am I as in what is your brand. Okay, you have to start introducing first yourself and then your brand. Okay, and then experience, provide a summary of what you do as in what your brand do. Okay, so you have to provide a proper summary. Then what is your goal in a longer term, what do you want to achieve? For example, if you are achieving sustainability, then you have to prove it, okay, according to that pitch only. Okay, so what you want in a longer term, what is your mission, what is your vision, you have to explain it accordingly. So call to action as in, if you have to, like in between elevator pitch, this is only for a particular time, maybe you can take 30 seconds. In 30 seconds you have to do elevator pitch, or maybe in 1 minute you have to do. So it's like it depends how long your pitch is, but then people should not get bored after that. So yeah, second option is cold calling. When you call people, remember the goal of calling, always remember the goal of calling. You should not go beyond the topic which you want to discuss. Okay, research your market and prospect. You have to research what do they want, what exactly you have to tell them so that they will get convinced from the call, because you can't see the expressions. Okay, you can't see if they are having any interest in your call or not. You can only hear accordingly. So accordingly you have to make plans, and you have to do research accordingly. Okay, then prepare an opening statement. So you have to prepare an opening statement so that you will make them trust you. Otherwise, if they feel like, okay, this person is just here for selling the product, they will not get interested. So in order to make them feel that, okay, I'm sorry, in order to make them understand that you have that friendly nature and all that. Just a moment. Okay, so in order to make them understand that you are here to help them, you have to prepare an opening line, which will be which will be a hit or a fail. If it will be a fail, then they will cut your call, or they will make excuse that, okay, they have time, they can't give you that much of time. Or otherwise, if it's a success, then they will listen to you for a longer period of time. So yeah, and then ask for an appointment. If they want to meet you in person, then you have to ask for an appointment, as in whenever they will be free. Or if they want to, if you want to if at the moment they are busy, then you have to make an appointment, like phone call appointment, that whenever they will be free, then you will be calling them. So yeah, and then after that, of course, after an appointment, they will be calling time again. So yeah, so this is all about the cold calling. Then you have to take the follow up. So follow up can be two types. First one is before purchase of the product, and second is after purchase of the product. So follow up, your sales demonstrate your commitment to customer service, builds your customers loyalty, and helps generate repeated sales. So follow up helps in these things. As you can see, it demonstrates your your commitment to customer service. Like if you want to if you're just pitching the product to the people and you're not following up after that, then maybe you can lose the customer. So it will always show your commitment, that okay, you are willing to sell the product, that's why you are following up again and again. So yeah, builds your customers loyalty. They will see that, okay, you are there to help them, that's why you are following up, okay, they are ready to buy or not. So it's like that. Helps generate repeated sales. So after sales also, if you're following up, okay, tell me your reviews and all. Okay, do you have any video to make, or do you have any suggestion to tell, or something like that? You can follow up, and then it may lead to repeated sales, because people will customers will feel like you care for them, and also they want to just part of the community. So that's why they do the repeated sales. So yeah, and then next is follow up steps. Follow-up steps include contacting customers after purchase to ensure they are happy. So after purchase, you will call them about their for their reviews, what they are feeling. If there is any positive review or negative review. Positive, it's always good, but negative, it gives you the scope of improving your service or your product. So you can take each and every follow-up after the purchase also. So yeah, and then providing repairs, refunds, and warranties. If there is any problem about the repairs, then you can provide them. If they're facing any problem with the product, they don't want that, then you can do the refunds, and then you can have the product back, and then you can solve the queries about the warranties. So yeah, it's like that. This is all about the follow-ups. So conclusion is that I'm not gonna read this because it's a very long paragraph and you will get bored. So you can read it by yourself, because this is the recording. You can pause it and then you can read it. But for me, the conclusion will be, It's totally depends on how effective your pitching is. It's not like just gonna give you the example of, okay, this is the paragraph, you have to read it, you have to learn it, and then you have to speak in front of the customer. It's not like that. Every person have different personality, so you have to just find out how you want to convince the customer to buy the product. Or if they are not buying it, then you have to ask them why they are not buying it, the reason why, because it will be helpful for you to improve your service for the next customer. Okay, so pitching is very important because you have to have the two-way conversation. So in the elevator pitch it's not possible, but in the call calling it's possible, in other pitches it's possible. So it depends on you how you want to like you know use this opportunity to connect with the audience or connect with the customers. So yeah, it's it's all about the conclusion. And then you have to find out what's your pitch, like whom you want to target, what product you want to select. And also if you don't know anything about the product, then you have to research on the website or on the Google, and then you have to be prepared enough for the you should have all the information about the product, so that if people are asking you the questions, you'll be available to answer them each and everything. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, and have a nice day. So yeah, thank you so much.